is for GCCP learners. I am receiving some feedback from the mentor coaches who are observing you during observed coaching sessions that most of the students are having gaps in the session agreement setting and reflective questioning. So I am here to offer you few inputs and I am sharing the screen. So the video is not on the coaching process code app because you already are aware of the coaching process code app. But I am only focusing on importance of the session agreement and questioning reflectively during the coaching session. So the step one, what every one of you need to mind is you need to be present in the moment. Of course, you have some kind of preparation, you have some kind of mindset. If you are coaching the same person repeatedly, you have some kind of background on the overarching coaching agreement. In spite of all this information, you need to be present in the moment. On that day, during that session, the coachee might come up with something different. So you have to be always open and present in the moment. And of course, I am more specifically talking in terms of the observed coaching session during your learning journey. You need to listen actively to the coachee. The idea is not to coach control the session, but hand over the baton to the coachee, listen to the coachee, and then conduct the session in collaboration with the coachee. Most of you are now knowing very well your own behavioral pattern as well as the behavioral pattern of your coachee. And if you don't know, you have to ask your coachee, right? Your fellow batchmate, that is what is their disc pattern. Once you understand and once you verify their disc pattern through some interaction, you need to flex your behavior in accordance with the behavioral profile of your coachee, your batchmate, your buddy coach, your partner in observed coaching session. And you need to start the session by inducing positive emotions in the coachee. So this is the step one. So this is the background. Once you have this mindset and once you start with this positive note, then you have to focus on establishing the session agreement. In the next 30, 40, 50 minutes, what is that you are going to achieve and what is that coachee wants, what results coachee wants. And you need to also explore the connection between this session agreement with the overarching coaching agreement or the overarching goal, what coachee is looking for. Once that understanding is happening, you have to ask coachee to reiterate the session agreement. Once coachee will reiterate the session agreement, you have to also ask coachee, that is how coachee will decide whether the session is successful or not. That is key success factors of this particular session. That is the real session agreement. So it is what is the session goal, also how you will determine the success of the session. Once you have agreed on the goal and you are now working collaboratively to achieve the goal, one of the tools what coach utilizes is meaningful and relevant questions. It is not the only tool. Coaching is not only about asking questioning. Questioning, powerful questioning, meaningful, reflective and relevant questioning is one of the powerful tools coach has. And why you are asking these meaningful and relevant questions? To create clarity around the agreement. As a coach, you need to understand and you have to allow coachee to understand the motive behind the goal. Coachee's beliefs, values, assumptions, intentions behind the goal and why behind the goal. That is why coachee want what coachee want. Once there is a clarity on this aspect, during this discussion on the motives and intention, there is a possibility that you need to calibrate the session agreement. You might have to modify the session agreement, change the session agreement, or improvise the session agreement or goal. Once you do this, once you either reconfirm the session agreement or change or modify it, then you enter into discover phase. And how you will discover, how you will allow coachee to discover, create awareness. There are multiple tools. One of the tools is reflections from coachee's real life experiences, root cause analysis, coach utilizing metaphors, and coach delving into coach's identity and strengths, because our coaching focus is on the strengths. We believe in strength based coaching, and always questioning reflectively. Coaching is not about asking questions. Coaching is about questioning reflectively and asking meaningful questions to create clarity and evoke awareness. What is reflective questioning? If the coachee is telling you something, you are listening and you are understanding what coach is saying, and then you are asking the next question in concurrence with what coach is saying, experiencing, feeling. So it is not the predetermined question, it is not the good question, it is not the powerful question, it is the relevant question in accordance to what coach is telling you. So it's a sequence of the question, and the sequence will be decided by the coachee, the way coachee is talking to you. That is reflective questioning. Through the reflective questioning, you allow coachee to create awareness, evoke awareness in the coachee. And then you go for action plan, progress, and let coachee tell you the learnings and reflections from the session. So this is what mentor coaches have to observe in your observed coaching session. If you continue practicing these steps in this manner, I am sure that you will enhance your core coach competencies by the end of this particular program. Thank you.